Okay, so in our last episode, we just got bitten by a worgen, and apparently they replaced my mastiff with another mastiff because this one can sniff out those evil, sneaky worgens. Oh, cool! I can get a crossbow. Why do they always give? Okay, that just doesn't. Whatever. He turned into one of them. Yada yada. Father's arsenal is a good start. We're gonna hide in the alleys. Kill him. Cool. Seems like a fairly decent plan. Now, if I remember correctly, I just need to spam the hunt button. Oh yeah, so I can detect that. That's actually kind of cool. So I know there's one over there, and apparently there's one right behind me. Or there was. Find him. Sick him, boy. I think that my actual one, not the one that they give you for the quest, would probably be more useful, even though technically you can't find these guys. Just because he's much better at holding threat than this dog is. Because that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to hold threat. That's why you have the pets. I am so glad I'm not on the other end of that undying frenzy. That looks painful. Okay, sorry about that. And we got 5 out of 6. One more. How much money do I have? 5 silver and 39 copper. Not bad for a lowly level 4, right? Okay, find the last one. There you are. And dead. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Had something to drink between breaks, and apparently a little more bubbly than I thought it was. Now we got. Let's go turn in this quest.
Make it quick.
Excellent. Start rounding up. Oh yeah, cannons. Lots and lots of cannons. Nice. So let's pick up the Houndmaster crossbow. The time-worn staff will just be something that I'm gonna sell. And now I get to speak to the king again. I think this is the rescue quest. Oh, where's my dog? Here, boy. There we go. Dog. Can I rename him? Rename. Silver Pup. That sounds good. Yeah, there we go. Silver Pup. Now, where's the king so I can turn the quest? Because I think this is the rescue mission, if I remember correctly. Hold the barricades, yada yada yada. I knew Crowley would come through. His weapons more useful to us. War with Kari. So Crowley actually was against the king, I believe, for a while. But I think, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, so I think they're teaming up together, if I remember. And I have to rescue this guy now. So we hop on the horse. And, oh, it's just an auto thing, so I just get to sit here while all these worgen stare at me. Apparently they think I look pretty damn tasty. Rescue by pressing a single button, and then continue to ride. It's kind of funny, but the main reason why I don't think I would ever enjoy playing a human male is how they look when they're riding their mounts. They do that weird shoulder stretch arm motion thing, and I mean, if it was something that happened on occasion, I don't think I would mind it. Ooh. Kill him? Kill him? Look, we shot a cannon, and apparently we killed a bunch of them. Cool. It's nice having cannons. But yeah, that arm thing that they do. It would be fine if it was a once in a while thing, but it seems like it does it a lot more often than it should. And maybe it's just how my game has been, but it's not exactly a pleasant experience. If I felt grindy, I probably would go against those guys, but since I'm just trying to run through this area... That is a tiny crossbow. I don't know. I do like my favorite of the ranged weapons are the bows. I actually think those do look the coolest. They never really seem to make that good a gun. I don't know. There's something about the rifles that I don't enjoy. Anyway, make it past the gates. Where is... Oh, I completed the quest and didn't get a follow-up to talk to him. So, This guy is essentially going, look, King, you gotta run away because you gotta stay safe. I will make sure that the Worgans are all drawn to this place. And I get to go with them. And let's hop on the horsey. Apparently I can't press the button. Only downside with this particular add-on is it doesn't do so well when you have to do mounted stuff like this. So you have to get used to clicking, which I actually am not used to. I really don't like using the mouse button just because I'm so used to hitting one button and using the mouse to target, which is how it should be. But that's really my only major complaint about this particular interface add-on. Let's see. Okay, I've pulled enough, so I don't need to pull anymore. I believe you're supposed to pull like 45 or something. Now we just sit and watch him run around the castle grounds a little bit more, and then eventually, I do believe we will be able to. Yes, here we go. And now they're all charging at us. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so hop off.
What can I do?
Talk to this guy. Brace yourself. Here they come. Yeah, of course they're coming. I drew them all over here by tossing fire on them. But now, I think there's a reason we have these cannons, right? Okay, again, yeah. So I'm going to cheat a little bit by using the arrows to turn and just repeatedly clicking. Let's see, how many do I got? 50 of 80. This might take a little while. I want to at least turn into a Worgen before I cut the video. Sorry about that noise. That was my phone. I'm receiving a message. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Kind of hard to ignore a call from your work. But luckily I was able to call the Worgens before then. So, done well, more than could be asked of any Gilnean. Running low on ammunition, gotta go inside. Okay. And I ding again, level 5, woohoo! Now let's put on, shoot, by the light of the new moon guide you. I wonder if that's a clue. Anyway, we all know what's gonna happen, I just like playing that I don't. What does this quest say? Speak to Lord Crowley. Carry on for another month. Don't want to get caught out here in the open. Fall back into the cathedral. Okay, so we're running into the cathedral, provided I can speak, and talk to Crowley.
We do what we must.
Given everything we have, complete quest. Last stand, kill 8 frenzied stalkers, except... What? These guys weren't here? I do actually like the use of phasing, where you can do different things in the same area. My only problem with phasing is the fact that there were some bugs initially, if I remember correctly, with nodes, where they would only show up at mining nodes and herbalism nodes would only show up in particular phases, but it didn't matter which phase you were in, it would still show up on the mini-map, so that would be a little annoying for people who are farming, and there was no way of knowing which particular phase you were in sometimes. So like if you're in a group and either you or the person you're grouping with hadn't done enough of the quest line, you might not be in the same phase. But anyway, so apparently they've stopped coming, but that's not a good thing. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. And Worgen! And howling at the moon. Of course, how stereotypical of werewolves. I remember when they first announced that you could play Worgen, all the Twilight people were like, oh, you should also be able to play vampires. I'm really glad they didn't do that. Worgen I understand because they have been a race since Vanilla WoW, and it's kind of cool to actually see the storyline behind them. But I really, unless they find a way of introducing vampires more than just the couple princes from the Wrath of the Lich King dungeons, I'm kind of happy that they haven't implemented them as a race. Oh snap! I just got hit by a bear trap apparently.
Because they still believe you can be saved.
That's cool. At least they like me.
Which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity?
It's like my character knows he's gonna turn evil. This guy is the main boss in Shadowfang Keep now, since they rebooted it in Cataclysm. But he turns undead prior to that. He's not a human. Yeah, it used to be that one Worgen guy. Ooh, Dark Flight. Activate increases your running speed, but only when you're Worgen. Okay, I think this is a good place to stop for now. So I'm going to take a quick break.